He scored an own goal at the World Cup. 10 days later, he was dead. And every time they pulled the trigger, they shouted goal. Andrés Escobar was Colombia's best defender. The gentleman of the field, they called him. 27 years old. One of the most respected players in South America. In 1994, Colombia came to the World Cup as dark horses, real contenders, a golden generation. In their second group game against the United States, Escobar stretched to block a cross. The ball went into his own net. Colombia lost 2-1. They were eliminated. Comment yes if this is the first time you've heard this story. 10 days later, Escobar was at a nightclub in Medellín with friends. In the car park outside, 3 men and a woman surrounded him. They started taunting him about the own goal. An argument broke out. One of them pulled out a gun. He was shot 6 times. After each shot, the killer shouted goal. Follow me right now, because the reason he was really killed has never been fully confirmed. The man convicted of pulling the trigger was a bodyguard and driver for the Gallon brothers, 2 of the most powerful drug traffickers in Medellín. The theory that has haunted Colombia for 30 years is that the cartels had placed enormous bets on the World Cup. Escobar's own goal didn't just cost Colombia the game, it cost the cartels millions. The Gallon brothers were investigated but never convicted. For 30 years they lived free. In February 2026, 4 months ago, Santiago Gallon Henao was shot dead in Mexico. Colombian President Gustavo Petro announced it publicly and named him as the man responsible for Escobar's murder. 32 years later, no trial, no conviction, no justice, just another body. A man scored an own goal at a World Cup. He wrote a letter to his country the next day apologizing. He asked for forgiveness. He said football was just a game and life goes on. 5 days after that letter, he was dead. And the World Cup is happening right now. Do you think football has changed? Tell me in the comments.